I see you, Brody. My bad, my bad. Hey, yeah, AC, as always, you know what I'm saying? Ignit, we got a family member in the building. Everybody, let's go ahead and give it up for the oh so intelligent, my brother. You already know who it is. I'm gonna give you a short intro. I'm trying to make something up for you right now, brother. He is very much so somebody I respect his headspace and mind space. Give it up for 100 watts. All right, my brother, what's going on? Let's get you up here. You camped up. You camped up. All right, AC, AC. Okay, now. All right. There we go. That's the order. There we go. Respect to the family. What's going on? So, let's just go ahead and go here. I'm pretty sure because AC was responding to what you were saying. You know, of course, respectfully. You already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? It's all intelligent black men. Go ahead and respond to what it was that AC was saying, and maybe what you want to clarify. I know you want to clarify. Yeah, go ahead.
Um, I think we probably moving in the same direction. It was just some of the verbiage of a particular sentence that he said. Like I was fucking with everything that you were saying, and then once you got into that, real niggas be ready to crash out. Like, I don't really know. Like, I think when we talk about what a real nigga is, like it's a lot of nuance that's taken out of it, which makes it looks like which makes it look like all a real nigga is somebody that done been to jail, done caught a couple bodies, done moved some bricks and shit like that. Because I think the nuance is taken out of it. Um and it was just that one part of the line that you said, real niggas is ready to crash out. It was just like, I don't know, bro. Cause excuse me, when I was coming to most of the real niggas that I know, it was the fact that they wouldn't crash out was why I was fucking with them. Don't get it wrong. They gonna get theirs. They gonna get theirs how it come. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a time where you had to get permission from a big homie. And if you wanted a fair one, you had to get permission from a big homie around the way in order to make that happen. Um, I just think the term real nigga just has so much street shit on it that it irks my fucking skin. And I'm really hoping we can Mandela affect that and change what the perception of it is. That's just my thing.
I got a question.
No, no, oh
I'm
shit.
gonna
No,
let
Oh,
no,
him
good.
hold
go.
on. Ignit. No, matter of fact, AC, real quick, Ignit. Is it a short question? Because this is between these two. I want these two men in
It's
a
short,
respectful way.
if
Okay,
it's a
okay.
yes or no, it's
AC. Let yeah, because
three
Ignit has
seconds.
been quiet. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Ignit, real quick. Go ahead.
No, this brother just said he thought a real nigga was somebody who don't crash out. Is that what he said? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, I digress. Go ahead, AC. I'm smooth.
No, and that's you right. You right. See, you're right. All right, you're right to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with what you're saying, and I'm not disagreeing. I'm not combating what you're saying, but we're talking about a different time. We're talking about a completely different era. I could tell that you're probably from the same era that I'm from. You know what I'm saying? You come from the same era. You're probably 80s baby like me.
80s, early 90s. I think Watts is early 90s. Yeah,
Early
Early
90s.
90s.
All right, so
I
so
knew
you
it.
the
I knew
last.
it. Yeah,
So you
early
the
90s.
last of the Mohicans. Then you're the last of the Mohicans, and I don't really like to say last of the Mohicans. You're one of the discontinued
No,
models.
no, 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 no. You said it. No,
no,
no. You
no,
said it
no,
right,
no,
bro.
That is
no.
true.
He's really
He's a
no, no. They are.
discontinued model,
My
bro.
baby sister was born in 91, bro, and I swear, bro, it's like once we hit like a 95 and up, it's like
Hmm.
it's Scooby snacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
It's weird, bro.
he's
Nah, real
part
talk.
of
You said it
he's
right.
part of the discontinued models. You know what I'm saying? His type of model that got discontinued a long time ago. But but what I was saying, and you right, you know, it was a part of, it was a point in time where you couldn't make a move, and we had those big homies. But see, but now I'm speaking of a whole different era. The whole era of being a real nigga don't have big homies. They don't look forward to having big homies. They don't even respect the older people that's actually trying to give game to them. You see what I'm saying? Because they feel as though the big homies is on the same level that they're on. So when I was speaking on the real nigga, I was speaking on the era of the real nigga that we have right now. That's what I was, and I said, and I knew when you said what you said that you was actually thinking. You're a logical thinker, so I understand where you came, where you uh got got it misconstrued at.
Yeah, I think as we sit here talking, like to fully expound, I think the fact that we are referring to some of these younger ones as real niggas, I think that is a problem as well. Like this is a
Yeah.
totally different category. This is an example of one of these things where people in the English in America like to take a word and make a new definition of it. Because what we
Mhm.
what we knew as a real nigga is not fitting the mold of what's happening right now. Like if we can call them shooters, we can call them dogs, we can call them whatever.
Drillers, yeah,
But
steppers,
yeah, but
all
they
that.
it's not y'all ain't real niggas though. Like that'd be
Facts.
my thing. So I think that's where the disconnect comes from. Because when you use a term to describe somebody, because I still got, because look, man, it's some big homies that I had when I was a teenager that I can still reach out to this day. And like these dudes, like now they in their 40s, they in their 50s now. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas is
Mhm.
moving in such a way that I aspire to move like the ones that I considered real niggas when I came up. So to be putting those guys in the same category as these young emotional niggas, I think that is completely disrespectful. So maybe I think that's probably where my disconnect came, because I think these are completely different categories that just don't need to mend together at all.
No, you right. You definitely right. You're 100%. I'm glad, and thank you for coming up here, because in the chat we don't really get too much clarity on what you're trying to say. I always respect people's point of view and where they're going. This what makes the great content it is. You know, you're 100% right. It's a huge disconnect on being a real nigga and being a crash out. But those lines do get tangled up. They get intertwined because a lot of these, like you said, a lot of the youth, a lot of the newer generation has adopted that term of being a real nigga to being a crash out. You have to do a certain kind of thing to be a real nigga. You got to be a certain kind of individual to be a real nigga. Like if you ain't never been locked up before, you not a real nigga. If you ain't never shot nobody before, you not a real nigga. And this where that joint get intertwined at. So you're 100% right. I'm definitely not disagreeing with nothing you're saying. Like I said, you're a discontinued model. Not everybody in your generation is gonna be on that type of time that you're on.
Yeah, that's why I said I think we moving in the same direction. It's just something that's happening to where it seemed like we disconnected somewhere. And like I said, I think we figured that part out. Like it's I understand what you were saying now. I completely understand
Yeah.
what you were saying now.
Yeah, no, I definitely get you. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you came up here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how, this is how real niggas settle they differences. You see what I'm saying? I'm glad we having this conversation because we had a difference on opinions doesn't mean I don't have to cuss this nigga. Nah, fuck that nigga. Man, you a lame ass nigga, bro. Fuck you talk. You see what I'm saying? Like that's
Mhm.
where a lot of that shit gets messed up at. We can't, like you said, emotional. We can't sit back and be logical. We got to put our emotions first and then figure it out after somebody done did some dumb stuff or said some dumb stuff. We just can't be logical thinkers and just, okay, you know what? You did. I agree with what you're saying, but I disagree on this part. Yeah, but I agree with what you saying, but I disagree on that part. But we are working towards the same thing though. We are saying kind of like the same thing. and work our differences out through talking.
Yeah, that's real nigga shit. Smitty, I'm ready whenever you are, dog. Yeah. We can get back to it whenever you ready.
Yeah, you good. I think
Yeah,
I
you
think we
good.
done did what we did.
Yeah.
See, that is
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm
Niggas
loving
is
it.
used
Yeah.
to drag out, yelling, name calling, you
Thank
stupid
you.
motherfucker.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's why listen, that was so gorgeous. That was beautiful. I love the fact now, mind you, it's not near one. Shout out to my sisters. Yes, black men can have civil dialogue, even ignorant ass himself. That's right. Look at ignorant being so patient, y'all. Look at his ass. Look at
No, I'm
ignorant.
just waiting for the brother.
You
I'm gonna I ain't gonna,
know what I'm saying?
interject.
I got a shout out, man. Shout out to the black man. So yeah, this right here is for us. I'm sorry, nobody else does it, but I'm gonna do it today. Shout out to black men who know how to have civil dialogue.